Hi, my name is Goldman, and I'm an attorney with Goldman and Associates. And today I want to talk a little bit about an aspect of spousal support, or what we typically call alimony. The question is often raised is, under what circumstances do I have to continue to pay alimony, or in the alternative, if I do certain things, will I still get my alimony? And we're always talking about the same things. We're talking about remarriage. Does a person have to continue to pay alimony if the ex remarries? Well, you have to remember something about a judgment of divorce. A judgment of divorce is essentially a contract. There are contractual terms that limit the obligations. And many times a judgment of divorce will be written and it'll set forth an alimony term that terminates upon death or remarriage of the other party. Clearly, if your judgment says that, you have the contract to rely upon to stop the payment of alimony at the remarriage. But what if it doesn't say that? What if it is silent as to the terms, and it just says something like, the alimony continues until further order of the court, or the alimony continues until there's a change in circumstances? Well, if that occurs, and you're paying alimony, and you found out that your ex just remarried into a wealthy situation, doesn't need the alimony, then you are in position to file a petition to stop the alimony, to terminate the alimony, based on what? Based on a significant change in circumstances. And that circumstances is that she is now in a situation where she no longer needs the support, no longer needs the rehabilitation of that support, the benefit of it. Why? Because she has another means. And that means has created a change in circumstances, which the court can consider in ruling on your petition. So if you're in that situation, it would be appropriate to either analyze the original judgment or file an appropriate motion, if the judgment doesn't allow for it, to argue that there's been a change in circumstances. Either way, though, you're going to end up before the court. Even if your judgment says the alimony terminates upon remarriage, you may find that when you show her that judgment, say, look, this is what it says, she might say, well, you still got to pay me, or take me to court, or I'm going to insist that you owe it until I hear otherwise. If that's the case, you file the appropriate motion. When you do that, 9 cases out of 10, an attorney will call you up and say, look, I can read too, and we agree that we don't owe it anymore, so therefore we'll sign a stipulation in order, and we don't have to go through a motion, and it's possible that may happen. Either way, though, it's something that won't trigger on its own. So what you need to do is, if that happens, contact us. You're in that situation, we'll analyze it for you, and if in fact you're entitled to a cessation of the alimony, we'll put forth the appropriate motions so that that takes place. If there's any questions, of course, give us a call and we'll be glad to help you out.